Um, Education Watch, February the 14th, 2019. The title they gave, Urgent Need to Reform Education. Professor Noam Chomsky, Sir Ken Robertson, and many others actually point out that the Western capitalistic educational model kills children's creativity and succeeds in dumping down youth into obedient citizens who would prefer to be stupid adults who are led by politicians and business magnates into blind creativity-starved consumers to feed their broken worth and enslave the masses through debt, of which education fees are the debt albatross. Schools are often pigeonholes and conveyor belts that were designed to feed the old industrial revolution. Communism, despotism, and fanaticism do the same, not only using schools and media, but also watered down religion and questionable means to subdue people into accepting exploitative authority. Today there are rumors that the Department of Education, which is obsessed with leveling the playing fields between whites and blacks, is considering making the Independent Education Board obsolete. Whatever the strategies of government to control education, they will have a negative effect on society. States want citizens to obey to ensure their control through heavy policing, something our local government has just vetoed. Is our national government aware that the inherited colonial structures perpetuate the class system Karl Marx analyzed? The denial of the talents, interests, flares, different cultures and beliefs of children and their families, while promoting only black or European culture in South Africa, is oppressive education. The dumbing down of society to think like children can be seen in the advertisements that speak to viewers or listeners as if they are gullible. When watching the Mindset Learn YouTube that prepare 18-year-olds matrics for their final exams, top teachers speak as if their audience members are preschoolers. We must stop our patronizing habits and agree that our schools need new ideas to combat the mindless consumerism that increases debt because advertising targets dumb down youth for brand loyalty. This can be changed if we refuse educational brainwashing and start using our talents and resources to save the country from ruin without protests or war. We now have holistic leisure learning, HLL, to fast-track progress in a value-based manner, but we find few interested in it and some attempts to marginalize it. This is because many have been educated to be critical and not positive and creative. It is a disease of negativity fostered in schools and media that prevents innovation and creativity. Let's save ourselves from blind following and usher in HLL. The first change agents are people who can support the youth through HLL and the No Debt Youth program that employs youth who are still in school or just matriculated in 33 community needed projects that will ensure city development. We can then usher in the new holistic senior coaching certificate with 17 holistic integrated subjects. Well, just as a comment now, it has changed to a higher level of learning, and we are now offering it as a holistic methodologist in matric and beyond subjects, and it's now 25 subjects that are being completed in 4 years by youth. Alhamdulillah, that is just a past comment. I'm just adding in, but now I'm continuing the article. The blame game is easier than admitting that our government, educational and management structures are flawed. The many monitoring structures and new compulsory subjects in the State of the Nation address indicate an obsession with managing people into obedience rather than accepting innovative ideas to free people from stifling bureaucratic systems. The President, as a businessman, knows that a business that does not innovate will stagnate, deteriorate, and then fail, like the Western educational model is doing, as acknowledged by the World Bank's report of September 2017. End of the article.